Hey guys, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to force any Xbox console, Xbox One, Xbox S, Xbox One X, Series S and X. It doesn't matter what console you have, you should be able to do this. Now keep in mind, your console may not be able to run at 120 frames, but we can get it to at least display at the refresh rate of 120 frames. Some games are optimized better than others, so you may or may not be able to make use of this. There's also games like PUBG and Fortnite that have options within them to allow like frame rate modes. So make sure you check those options after doing like what I'm about to show you. But anyways, for the purpose of this video, what we're going to be doing is forcing our console to run at the highest refresh rate available to our TV. So first things first, you click Settings. You go into the General tab. It's going to be the second option on the left side, TV and display options. You're going to click that. You're going to go over to video fidelity and overscan. Now this part is different depending on what monitor you're using. Maybe you're using a capture card, something like that. This part could be different, so try different things. For me, for the purpose of this video, I've set it to DVI so that this screen right here matches what most people would be seeing at this point. So on this screen, you'll notice there is no refresh rate box right here. There should be a fourth option in between device control and resolution, and it should be the refresh rate. It's not currently there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to video fidelity and overscan. We're going to mess with the overrides until we can get it to display refresh rate. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've already tried DVI, as you can see, it's not there. So we're going to go to HDMI. I'm going to try that. Your screen's going to go black every time you do this. If it doesn't return within like a couple seconds, then something might be wrong. If that's the case, it will automatically revert back, at least it should, and then you have nothing to worry about. You could just try a different option. So anyways, this worked, so I'm gonna click this box. It only says 24 bits. Usually this goes up to 36, which is what you want, but because that's not available to us, we're just not gonna click anything. See, I'm going to keep this color depth, it's 24. I've selected PC RGB, this is personal preference, and I'm going to go back. Now we've unlocked the refresh rate. So I could use this, right, and I could set whatever I want, but I'm going to try the other mode just, again, for the sake of this video. But as you can see, I can set this to 120 Hertz. Keep new resolution. It's going to force me up to 1080p. And now we have 1080p 120 Hertz. This monitor I'm using only supports 1080p. If yours supports higher and a refresh rate that's higher, you may be able to see a higher option than that. So anyways, we're going to try the auto detect now. Alright, so now we're on auto detect, and you'll notice these are not how I had them set. So we're going to put this up to 36. And then I'm going to set this to PC just for my own personal preference. And then we, as I mentioned before, have the refresh rate. So the reason why a lot of the time this happens is because your monitor will default to DVI over HDMI. So even though you're using an HDMI cable, it's auto-detecting a DVI signal, so it's giving a DVI signal. But if you override it, as seen over here, I clicked HDMI and I was able to get the refresh rate box. So that's basically what you're going to try and do. You're basically just trying to force your console to run in HDMI mode, which will hopefully force your monitor to also run over HDMI rather than a DVI style signal. And then you should be able to unlock the refresh rate. Now, just a disclaimer, this isn't going to work in all your games. Like if you're running a really old console, you may be able to get 120 refresh rate, but that does not necessarily mean that you're going to get 120 frames. So just keep that in mind. And as long as you're aware of that, then this tutorial should have helped you. But anyways, guys, hopefully this helps. Hope you guys have a great Christmas. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Peace out.